Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Jeopardize. So, you might be wondering what's in the box. You obviously have your phone, whatever color you buy. You have this dongle, which is a USB female to a USB Type C uh, male, which is proprietary in all the Pixel phones, and you have a Type C to Type C cable, good quality. But we're all here for one main thing, and that's the hard specs. So let's start off with the display first. So this phone has a 6.2-inch OLED panel with just above 1080p, and it's one of the best displays I've seen on a phone of this price. And it's a significant upgrade from the Pixel 7. You have 120 hertz, 1400 nits of peak brightness, of normal brightness under normal conditions, of up to 2000 nits of peak brightness in direct sunlight. And that is officially the brightest display I've seen. Um, Google has coined the term for this type of display an Actua display, and for the Pixel 8 Pro, they have coined the term a super Actua display. Now you have Gorilla Glass Victus in the front and back, and sadly, the glass on the back is glossy. It has a glossy finish, so fingerprint magnet. Um, it's not matte, so obviously fingerprint magnet. But if you look on the side, the railings of the phone, you have matte aluminum railings, which makes this phone really nice to hold. It's a compact phone, really snug and good fit in your hand. Now onto the chipset. The Pixel 8 is running the Tensor G3, the third generation of the Tensor uh, chips, and they've come a really long way of from overheating rumors. And there have been some many whispers in my ear saying that the Pixel 7 had really bad overheating issues, but during my time of use, I did not really feel overheating issues. I did not have that frequent overheating issues. I had one instant where the phone, I just opened it out of the box, and it was in, like, I was trying to set it up, and that's when I felt the phone become like really hot, the normal temperatures. Now you get 8 GB RAM with the 8, storage options of 128 and 256, UFS 3.1, some really good stereo sounding speakers, and these speakers are really good. The whole soundscape of the phone is really good, from the typing sounds, from the charging sound, the selection of ringtones, the haptic feedback. This phone, I really love it. And the haptic feedback on this phone is really good. You really feel the vibrations. You have an optical fingerprint under display, a really good battery. You have a 4575 milliamp hour battery with 27 watts wired charging and 18 watts wireless charging. And you've also have 2.5 watts of reverse wireless charging, which is, it's all right. But honestly, it's a really good battery. I've been using it for full on days without even needing to charge it at night. I charge the next morning. So the battery is really good and optimized with the software. And you also have some good software features regarding the battery. You have adaptive charging, which learns your usage rates. And then you have, this was originally from Samsung, you have battery saver mode and extreme battery saver modes. That runs really well. It just cuts off all the background processes to increase the battery life, and that increases a few hours if you're near the single digits of battery life. Now we move on to the software. Okay, and this is this is like really one of the interesting parts. The Pixel 8 has Android 14, and this is one of the first phones with Android 14, and it is absolutely wonderful. You have some really great features like the AI wallpaper generator, the noise eraser of the with the videos, the magic eraser with the photos, and we'll talk about we'll talk about the camera features later. But you have summarize the web pages, summarize the recording, the voice notes, and we know that Google is a software company, and the phones are really bound to have good software. You have some really good weather app, which is just like a honorable mention I would like to add in. You have really smooth animations, the power on and off animations with the power button and tapping on the screen. You have different animations, the changing the wallpaper animations. You have good widgets. You have themed icons, and there is a slight problem with themed icons. But the real thing we're all wondering is, when will themed icons come out of beta? When will we have third party support for themed icons? And the other really cool feature is the now playing thing. So what it does is it listens to any song playing in the vicinity. It will match it to the database of Google and will provide the name of the song and artist neatly under your lock screen. Um, but that's all right, right? That's all right. Even Shazam can do that, right? Obviously not in your lock screen, but Shazam can do that. But now playing goes further. It gives you a storage. It stores all the songs you've listened to from all the years or all the months of all the previous months, and it will give you four options, uh, obviously based on the listening music apps you have. So you have, for me it was Spotify, YouTube, and you have an ask Google button and a share button. So that's actually really good stuff. Obviously there are some features which are not available for me, like call screening. I really wanted to test that out, but not today. Then I think more features will be covered in another video, so stay tuned. But now you're here for the camera. You're here for the Pixel camera, one of the greatest in the business. You have a dual camera setup, a 50 megapixel wide angled camera, which has the same sensor as the Pixel 8 Pro, but you cannot shoot at 50 megapixel raw footage. You have a 12 megapixel ultra wide camera with 126 degrees field of view. And this camera setup can shoot 4K at 24, 30, and 60 FPS. You also have a 10.5 megapixel selfie camera, which can also shoot 4K, 24, 30, and 60 FPS. Another thing I would like to add about the camera is, as I said, that Google is a software company, right? And it's bound to have good software. So it's a fact. The face unlock on normal phones, on many Android phones, is not safe. But Google, being a software company, they have made their face unlock a class 3 biometric face unlock. So which basically means you have three classes of security in the face unlock region, where class 3 is the highest, which you can use to unlock your banking apps for paying Google Pay, Paytm, Phone Pay, all the apps which need to be really secured, and other people, and the apps that other people should not open. And they have done this without using any extra hardware like a LiDAR scanner or a Soli radar thing. They do it via their software. So more screen real estate for us. The camera is actually really good for still shots. One bug that I was facing in the camera was, after the December update, I was trying to take a picture of my MacBook for a thumbnail, but it randomly kept shifting into the macro mode. I kept macro mode on auto, but it still shifted to macro mode, and the macro mode on the phone doesn't look too good. You can see it doesn't look that good. But this was after, as I said, the feature drop of December. But overall, the camera is really good. Some shots I've taken, they look really good. We have some camera features, and the main thing about the Pixel 8 series was the whole Pixel 8 lineup was AI features, especially in the camera. You had video boost, which improves night vision or night sight in the videos, which only came to the Pixel 8 Pro. Then you had magic eraser, where you can erase or change the background of any image uh, in your Google Photos library, which, to be honest, I did not use a lot, because every time or most of the time, I used Magic Editor. There were two dialog boxes. One which said Magic Editor cannot complete this edit, try another one. And the other one, it said that it can't edit the photospheres or virtual reality photo. But whenever I tried it, it was not a virtual reality photo. Um, there was another thing which is completely off track, but I I experienced some lag um, in the picture view for third party apps. So I opened a ride hailing app called Rapido in India, and my phone froze. It just froze. And the guy was waiting for me downstairs, and my phone froze. He was calling me like 20 times. But thankfully, after restarting it and after the update, that has not happened again. But overall, this phone is a really good phone, and a really good buy. I would really recommend it to you. This phone is gets the good stuff certified, and yeah, it gets the good stuff certified.